Alright, here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NCW's Voltage. I am your host for the evening, of course, joined by my co-commentator, the Deputy Razorhawk. I am Joshua Little. Welcome, everyone, to NCW's Friday Night Voltage.
Welcome. I'm the Deputy Razorhawk, and I'm excited for this show tonight.
It's certainly going to be an awesome show, to say the least. We are jam-packed all the way to the rafters here in St. Louis, ready to go. And here we go, partner. Starting things out here on Voltage with a different taste, a different sighting, if you will. Not an opening over the top rope battle royal or a pin and give up battle royal only. No, sir. Instead, we're going to start out with a singles competition here as Wheel Steel and David Newcomb look to lock horns here on NCW's Friday Night Voltage. Of course, Wheel Steel, an adrenaline superstar, where a star, of course, on NCW's Friday Night Voltage, adrenaline and and Mayhem stars are all here. So, of course, Voltage is an interpromotional-like feel where we're going to see two guys who don't normally fight each other fight it out here tonight in our opening matchup of the evening. Partner, what do you think about Wheel Steel starting out the night here with David Newcomb in a singles competition?
This is a great new taste. You know, usually we're used to seeing newer guys, the guys who aren't really doing anything in the battle royal, fighting it out for that title. But whoever's holding it gets to keep it for one more show.
That's very true. Chris Kazarian taking the night off, as it were. The Battle Royal Champion lives to fight another day. Is this our opening matchup of the evening? Welcome, everyone, to episode 198, NCW's Friday Night Voltage. Glad you could all be here with us, of course. This, our opening matchup of the evening. Singles competition between the Black and Gold Gladiator and the self-proclaimed monster of the Land of the Nightmare, Wheel Steel and David Newcomb, coming up right here. And now, making his way down to the ring first, here he is, hailing from Blywood, South Carolina. He is a former NCW World Champion, a former NCW Global Champion. Also done major things in other companies as far as been in CTO, Honor Wrestling, Code of Honor, made his way through Honor Bound in a great showing. And fans, if you haven't seen Wheel Steel take on Tone White yet in that sim match on COH's main event, you have got to go check that out. That was an electric match, to say the very least. Here we go. But Wheel Steel, he can't be worried about Tone White here tonight. He's in the Land of the Nightmare, and he's got a one-on-one matchup against a former world champion in his own right. Now, partner, this is certainly
a global champion in his own right.
Yeah, that is very true. Both of these men, part of a rare class that have held both the world title and the global championship. Not everyone in NCW can say that. Adrian Adams can, Wheel Steel, of course, David Newcomb, along with the likes of only a few others. Jester Three Tiers technically
Yeah.
can say that.
Not a lot
Nonetheless,
of people.
not a lot. List is very short. Nonetheless, here we go. The next man making his way down to the ring, a former world and global champion, as we have said in his own right. Here he is, the one and only, the Nuke, David Newcomb. The monster with a short fuse is on his way down to the ring, partner. And David Newcomb, ever since losing the world championship, has been that of a different breed. He walked into the competitive division, took the global championship only for it to be lost once again. But now, David Newcomb setting his sights on War of the Worlds, where he will defend NCW's honor and take on Team Livewire, along with the likes of, I believe, Danny Harris, the Beast Cody Ford, and Noah Todd. That's certainly going to be an awesome 8-man tag matchup at the next Click Per View. And partner, technically, your match is technically part of the War of the Worlds point system as well. If you don't win your Hell in a Cell against Jonathan Hale, you could be losing points to Team Livewire as well. So a lot on the line through various matches at War of the Worlds. That will be the next episode of NCW. So all these boys are gearing up, and they know the Eliminatio is episode 200. They are right around the corner, partner. 36 men in a chamber in one night to come up with who's the number one contender at Oblivion. That is certainly going to be fireworks. But for right here tonight, they cannot worry about any of that. They cannot worry about the War of the Worlds opponents. They have to worry about just each other. Here we go. Will Steele, David Newcomb. Bell has sounded, and this match is underway.
Yeah, I really like these two guys. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You don't know who to pick, do you?
David's. No, I don't. Dave's a different kind of breed, but also
David Newcomb has been dominating Nightmare Championship Wrestling for almost the better half of a decade. I'm gonna tell you what, this young man has done a lot here with us in the land of the Nightmare throughout his years here with us. And Will Steele, a man who's only been here for 2 years, shot to the top immediately without looking back. He's one of the greatest wrestlers in the world, and he's showing that now. His technical brawling style on display there as he comes in with the cross faces. But David Newcomb so evenly matched here, especially in the early moments with Will Steele.
Yeah, Will Steele is, like you said, one of the best.
Look out!
Wrestlers
in the world, and he puts down David Newcomb there with that fastball punch, and just like that, Will Steele is in complete control here. David Newcomb in a bad way. Will Steele going for the new finisher that he's been using this year. The Gold Wing connects, going for the pin on David Newcomb. 1, 2.
He's trying to end this quickly.
He is trying to end it quickly, but at the end of the day, this matchup is going to continue. David Newcomb now watching as Will Steele just dropping the hammer down. And now, look at this. The technical prowess of Will Steele and the strength all on display in one move. Beautiful air raid neck breaker there by Will Steele. The black and gold gladiator is taking it to former world champion David Newcomb.
Yeah, this is Will Steele's is just dominating. This is kind of making me question how much of a monster Dave really is.
And just as you say that, David Newcomb is just working on Will Steele over and over. He's staying in the fight here. Will now taken down with, and look at this, classic big man style for him to take him down and put him in a working chin lock. But now Will Steele to fight back here. The black and gold gladiator, one of the greatest wrestlers in the world here with his feet in the ropes. Referee Jeff Bobcat calls it there, and that rope break will continue this matchup. But the fastball punch there puts him down. And look out, Will Steele is on a roll, but a clothesline just like that derails the freight train of Will Steele, and this matchup continues.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. David
Maybe try to.
Newcomb puts him down there with a beautiful maneuver there. That grim drop he's been using as of late, and it looked like he barely got a hand underneath the rope. The referee's going to call another rope break, and David Newcomb off to taunt in the corner, creating some space here between he and his opponent. David Newcomb and Will Steele are going at it here in our opening matchup of the night, partner. And David Newcomb looks like he wants to end it here and now. Got him up on his shoulders. Here it comes, the fallout. Down he goes by the David Newcomb. 1, 2, and no. Will Steele with a shoulder up here in the opening matchup, and this matchup will continue. These two men, both former world champions. What were you going to say, partner?
I think David Newcomb heard me say he's not quite as a monster, and I think he got angry.
Yeah, well, he just got hit with another gold wing in the middle of the ring. 2 and no. David Newcomb once again. Resiliency on display. The Nuke not going down without a fight. That man has shown that his entire career. And look at this, fighting off one knee. He is still in this, and he clotheslines Will Steele completely out of the ring. The Platinum player has been disposed of here on NCW's Friday Night Voltage. Nightmare Championship Wrestling on display here tonight. And Will Steele in the opening matchup here, fighting it out with David Newcomb on the outside. And now, look out, chucking him to the inside. Here comes Will with a thunderous elbow to the head there. And Will Steele trying to get this crowd pumped up and behind him here. But now, the real deal, Will Steele looking to end it, partner. He's from behind again. He's going for the gold wing. Nails it once again, and down goes Will Steele. Down goes Dave. And no, once again, David Newcomb to kick out. This man is unreal. He is inhuman.
How many gold wings has it been?
That's been 3. 3. And David Newcomb stays in it the whole fight, and now he's calling for the end, looking to put Will Steele away. The resiliency of Dave leads to the fallout right there. Fully connects, going for the pin. 1, 2, and oh my God, David Newcomb and Will Steele in this opening matchup, continuing the brawl between each other. I have no idea who's going to walk away with this victory here in singles competition. This isn't just leading up to War of the Worlds, ladies and gentlemen. These men are both fighting for dominance leading into the Eliminatio, as they are heavily favored as two of the favorites to go into Eliminatio 2018.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the best opening matches I've ever seen here in NCW. This is a very good match.
It's definitely better than the over-the-top rope battle royal. I'm going to definitely say that. Will Steele. Uh-oh. He's looking for his finisher here, partner, and I don't know if David Newcomb can reverse or get away from 4 gold wings. He's up on the shoulders. And he puts him down, driving him in the mat and cradling the leg. 1, 2, 3. The black and gold gladiator gets a much-needed win here with us in the land of the nightmare, leading into the Eliminatio. Wow. He will be taking on, I believe, Matsuda Tanaka in singles competition at the Click Pay-Per-View. Well, that was a great showing. What do you think, partner?
It was a great show. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought David Newcomb was done after Gold Wing number 3, but he kicked out. But number 4 was.
He kicked out and he came back immediately, just striking with the fallout. And then you think it's over, but Will Steele gets a shoulder up, and this match is going to continue. And then it goes to 4 gold wings. And at the end of the day, it was Will Steele. Wow. Congratulations to Will Steele on his victory here tonight, defeating David Newcomb and walking out the victor. I'll tell you what, this is a much needed win to build some momentum heading into Eliminatio in just 2 shows. We see him at War of the Worlds where he will face Matsuda Tanaka, but after that, the Eliminatio awaits. Will Wheel Steel move on to the main event of Oblivion 4? You never know, man. He is building a lot of steam as of late, and I don't think that anyone can slow down the black and gold gladiator. Congratulations to Wheel Steel here tonight. Alright, what we got next? Triple threat action? Triple threat action. 2 champs and a Luger, oh my. Alright, well, this is definitely going to be different to say the least. Alright, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we keep the match of the evening. Now remember, fans, we have 3:30 Eastern time limit. That means we got an hour and 10 minutes to try to get the rest of this show done. With that being said, we roll on into our second match of the evening, a triple threat match between 3 of the most valid have here with us in the land of the nightmare as a whole, all of which branching from different shows. Ian Gray and Luke Luger were drafted to Adrenaline, whereas the global champion Patrick Pierre is on Mayhem. And as you can tell, he's the highest ranking champion of his show. He is the face of the apocalypse. Patrick Pierce, Ian Gray holding a title as well, the Infection Champion. Luke Luger, former New Gen and Bloodsport champion in his own right, but here tonight, a mission or knockout will be the winner. It is not elimination. It is multi-man inside cage, the first ever Bloodsport triple threat match in NCW history. Partner, making history. What do you think?
Yeah, we are, but well, NCW, you make history all the time. But these three are this is gonna be an exciting match. Ian Gray, just insane. He's creepy, to be honest. I try to stay away from him. Luke Luger, he's Luke Luger. I try to stay away from him. Patrick Pierre, he's the less scary of the group.
Think so? He's the one that's the global champion, though. That's what gets me.
Yeah, but
Okay.
look at the other two. Like, he's a great fighter. He's a great fighter. Obviously, that's why he's global champion. But he's just the least scary, in my opinion.
And well, with that being said, here comes the first man down to the ring. And I'm going to tell you what, he puts Scary in NCW. Here he is, the co-owner of UFN. He is the one and only, the original outlaw, Luke Here we go. The co-owner of UFN ready to go here. He is a former Bloodsport champion. He has since jumped back in the division and brought any challengers that he wanted with him, because as of recently, Luke Luger has been back in NCW Bloodsport matches, including this one here tonight. Now, the last one was a 6-man where we saw him eliminated early, whereas tonight it is a triple threat and is the first fall to the finish, but it's a 3-way fight. You never know what's going to happen in the first ever triple threat Bloodsport matchup.
Now, partner, let me ask you a question. Since you're asking all the questions most of the time.
Yes.
Who do you got in this match?
Well, to me, you go with Luger. Luger started out his career 20-0. 2 of those victories he holds over you. So, yeah, he's the baddest man on the Call planet. You better believe that. Everybody else does. Because Luke Luger is a deadly man. How many times have we watched the show, seen the comments live on Twitch on the side, and see, oh shit, here comes Luger? There's a reason they say that. There's a reason he's the baddest man on the planet, especially in Call. And I'm trying to tell you, the original Luke Luger is walking into the dead now. Everything he's done in any other company, including and up to NCW, I'm telling you, he's going into the deadliest fight come War of the Worlds when he fights Gabriel Gorgeous for the Bloodsport title. That is what it has all come down to between those two. Both of them winners in their own regard of super fights, putting down Josh Omega and Sean Kinney. And now they meet at War of the Worlds for the Bloodsport title. If Luke Luger wins, he goes back to Livewire. I pick him to win this triple threat match, even though he's going against 2 of the top champions in the company.
Okay. What? Did you really have to bring up that he beat me twice? I was trying to forget that. Thanks, Josh.
Lest we forget. Next thing you know, here we go. The next man making his way down to the ring. Here he is, the walking plague himself. The infection champion. The one and only Ian Gray. Hailing from Salem, Oregon, this young man is going to... I'm going to tell you what, he definitely turns heads when he walks in a room. There's a lot of body paint he's got on right there, partner, and a crazy lot of designs. But he's ready to go here tonight, as he always is. Ian Gray, a deadly force to be reckoned with. We used to think Alistar was the scariest thing walking the halls here with us in NCW. Ian Gray controls him. So what does that tell you about the ringmaster in this situation?
I'm going to be honest with you. Like I said, he's scary. You said Luger puts the scary in the NCW. Ian puts the nightmare in the Nightmare Championship Wrestling.
That very well may be true. But I'm going to tell you what, the current infection champion, I don't see anyone in the near future taking that title, that territorial title off of him. And I don't know if anyone wants to.
Yeah, me neither. I don't see anyone even wanting to go anywhere near has anything to do with Ian Gray.
Well, you never know.
A lot of people try to stay away from Ian Gray.
And speaking of champion, here's the other champion here in the matchup, making his way down to the ring. Here he is, your NCW Global Champion, Patrick Bam Bam Pierre. Patrick Bam Bam Pierre has since moved from Alabama. Actually, no. I think he's still from Mobile, Alabama. I think he still lives there. The French thing was just a gimmick. But since he's returned from his travels elsewhere, man, has he ever blown up and definitely gained a lot of experience. There you see him walking in with his NCW Global title. So that right there tells you what he's been able to accomplish since he's been back. This right here, the first ever triple threat match Bloodsport style. Two champions and Luke Luger. 15-minute time limit is in effect, partner. Here we go. Oh, and look at this. They're going to start out with a double team on Luger as soon as the bell starts. What do you think, partner? Is that a good idea?
That's a great idea. Get the man with the most experience out of the match.
Yeah, the man with the most. You got to sink his boat, i.e. his battleship or whatever you got to do at the end of the day. Like I said, it's a 15-minute time limit. We've never seen an NCW Bloodsport match meet the time limit. This, in fact, could break history. And look out! Oh, look at that. Ian's got him on deadlights. Down he goes with the finisher. Luke Luger is already in the first minute struck. He is stricken. I'm going to tell you what, he is shooketh, if you will. And look at this. Ian Gray dominating the match with an into the gray there to the global champion. Ian Gray is going off here, partner.
And if I heard you correctly, you said it's the first to get knocked out, right?
It is. This is the first to get knocked out. And look at this. Luger now going to choke him in the ropes. Yeah, it's the first to knockout or submission. No climbing the cage to exit. No pinfalls. Those are the only ways. And now Luger is stacking up the global champion in a submission attempt here. His patented sharpshooter triangle, but the global champion fights his way out of it, and this matchup continues. Luger now in control. He and Ian Gray now looking to double team Bam Bam instead this time.
Like I was saying earlier, Luger has the most experience, so you don't want him to get on a roll. He knows what he's doing in these kind of matches. If these guys focus on Luger, if they do double team moves here and there, still focus on each other because it is a triple threat.
Yeah, and good job there by Patrick Pierre as he breaks up the finisher. Luger was trying to go for the win there, but Patrick Pierre up just in time to save Ian from tapping out to Luger. We creep 2 minutes inside this time limit, and partner, I don't know that we are going to make it to the time limit here. Ian Gray trying to break up. Oh, and he does. He breaks up Dakota Driver. Bam Bam's curse, not able to get hit there by Bam Bam. This triple threat continues, going for the DDT on him, but no, Ian gets caught into a pinning predicament. But like I said, pins don't matter. He immediately lets it go. Luger kicks him in the gut, comes back with a scissor kick, and he takes him down.
That scissor kick is scary. I tell you, it hurts.
It's definitely a nasty move, to say the least. And now Luger in control of Ian Gray. Once again, Patrick Pierre is up and watching Ian Gray here, and immediately stomps the finishing maneuver out and doesn't let him perform his finisher. Ian is out of it here, while Luger in control here. Uh-oh. Luger now got a hold of the global champion in the submission while Ian Gray is down, but the global champion fights his way out of it. This matchup continues. We have 11 and looks like 11:45-ish left in the match here. Ian Gray's really standing back, letting Pierre.
Now, if they really stick to it, and if they try to go for a knockout, then we may actually beat the time limit for the first time.
I mean, we've never seen 3 people trying to knock out and submit the whole time. To me, it's going to come down to a situation where someone's going to knock someone down and Luger's going to put somebody in a submission, and that's going to be game over. And here it is, Flying Dragon Sleeper. Flying Dragon Sleeper here by Luger while Bama is down. Bam Bam not able to break it up, but no, Ian Gray finds the back door and rolls out of that submission here. Patrick Bam Bam here. Uh-oh. And Ian puts him down with into the gray. Luger is down, leaving Patrick Bam Bam Pierre and Ian Gray to fight it out here.
There's no taking your time in a match like this. I mean, you can take a little bit of time, but when you have Luke Luger, Ian Gray, and Patrick Pierre in the same match, you gotta go full steam ahead. You gotta try and get done as quickly as possible, in my opinion. But then again, I've only been in 2 Bloodsport matches.
Still, that's more than a lot of other people. You actually have the experience in a match like this. Look out. And Luger, the master of the Bloodsport match, goes down to that gut-wrench suplex while Ian kicks the legs out from under. It's just been a 3-way brawl this whole time. As we creep inside the first 5 minutes, we've seen how the first third is, and it's starting to get a little extreme as Patrick Pierre bangs Ian Gray's head off the steel. Luger's just going to stand back and watch the two of them fight for a second.
Yeah. Maybe you need to be a little preserving sometimes, but at the same time.
Oh, he's got a Danielson special and the armbar locked in. And look at that, forced to release it here. Patrick Bam Bam Pierre and Luger, the only 2 left standing. Luger now taking Bam Bam to the corner. And Luger, multiple kicks there in the corner, and he is not done stomping the living hell out of him, but the global champion fights back. Reversal there, and Luger now, drop toe hold, locks it in, steps over, locks the face. Look at this maneuver here. Patrick Bam Bam Pierre saved by Ian Gray. The triple threat coming into effect here tonight. And look out! Ian Gray puts down Luger with another into the gray, and he has been dealing those and those spinning side slams left and right, staying in the fight. We got 9 minutes left remaining on the clock. Like I said, partner, I'm gonna say this is the first time we're gonna go meet the time limit.
Yeah, it is.
I believe so.
Yeah,
This guy's got.
I fully expect it to happen.
Guy's got over 8 minutes left, so we'll see what happens. First man to a knockout or a submission in this triple threat steel cage, no escape affair. Look out, missile drop kick missing there. Luger getting hit by Ian. DDT by Ian Gray, dropping Luger. Ian Gray looking to get nasty. Infection slash there, putting down Luke Luger, disposing him, leaving only Patrick Bam Bam Pierre. The standing Seafire in the center of the ring. Luger now trying to get up to his feet. Bam Bam dropping an elbow.
This high velocity match, high intensity, we're seeing power move after power move. I'm surprised no one's been knocked out yet.
Oh, and yet again, the Coda driver gets broken up by Luke Luger as he flips him the double birds. And now Luger has a submission, another Dragon Sleeper locked in, and he taps out. Ian Gray ending the matchup here while the global champion was down. Luke Luger does not let it get to the time limit. Yet again, we never make it to the time limit. Wow. What do you know? Huh.
What you said was going to happen is exactly what happened.
Yeah. Luke Luger
Somebody
got a Dragon
down,
Sleeper, and there it was. I mean, just while one of them's down, lock in a submission. I didn't think we'd see a knockout, even though Ian Gray kept dealing those big-time high-impact maneuvers over and over, especially while onto Luger or either while Luger was down. Patrick Pierre kept getting his Coda driver broken up, so I didn't feel like he was really going to get a knockout shot landed. Nonetheless, enduring both of these champions' feats, but at the end of the day, Luke Luger destroys the competition here tonight, and he moves on, perhaps to capture the Bloodsport Championship, and fans with Eliminatio right around the corner, you better watch out for a man like Luke Luger. Trying to tell you, Luger is one of the baddest men on the planet. He could very well win that entire Eliminatio, not to mention the Bloodsport title. Congratulations to Luke Luger on his victory here tonight. It's all good. I do it too, dude. But I smoke. All right. Well, we got 6-man tag action coming up next. All right. Lately, fans, we have been having a situation where people have been going to brands they're not supposed to be on, and then winning championships on those respective brands that they're not even stars who were drafted by them. None emulates that as the American Triad, which have Daddy Mark Woolery, NCW Wire champion, the Beast Cody Ford, all on up against the Unholy Trinity, which have the NCW New Generation champion, Ryan Riley, along with Aaron the Destroyer, who won the Nightmare World Cup, and Eric Hale, a former Twitch Cruiserweight, or excuse me, a former NCW Cruiserweight champion and a former NCW Twitch Television champion in his own 6-man tag team TLC action on the mid card. What do you think?
This is a great match to be on the mid card. You don't see a lot of these on the mid card, but I will say I hate the triad, the douchebags.
The American Triad, they're definitely something different, and they're not everybody's spot of tea. I personally don't prefer them either. I look at them and greatlers, but I don't think I can condone the Unholy Trinity beating people up, and they really are the ones who, to me, started this entire war between the brands. The American Triad was destined to fight the Unholy Trinity ever since they started doing this, in my opinion, and so it's the worst of both worlds, as both of these teams are former world tag team champions. Neither It's weird that neither of which holding titles at this time, but of course the ultimate tag team titles will be decided on the next episode. As for right here tonight, Genesis takes on the American Triad 6-man tag TLC action. I I think I'm gonna have to go with Ryan Riley and Eric Cale and win this. I'm not gonna lie, they got a hell of a lot of momentum behind them, man. I mean, a lot of people say they want to walk in and change stuff. They walked in and they completely almost took over Livewire instantly. Nonetheless, here is
Yeah,
the
I'll agree
American
with you.
Triad.
I'll agree with you in the fact that the Unholy Trinity have quite a lot of momentum coming their way. But then again, you got to remember who they're fighting. They're fighting one of the dirtiest, sneakiest, mangiest teams in NCW.
That's true.
In the
Whether we like
Triad.
them or not, though, the American Triad won the first ever faction wars. So I'm gonna tell you what, that speaks volumes. The American Triad getting it done at the first ever faction war, showing that they are definitely always to be a team to be feared or revered at least. Nonetheless, here tonight, in a rare sighting, you get to see Calypso Joe Jacobson. I saw in tweets earlier this week, someone said in the back, where's the third member of the Triad? Is it only just the Beast and Daddy Mark Woolery all the time? That's only two. It's not three. And so Calypso was like, you know what? People want to talk shit. I'll show back up. Nonetheless, the Beast is your Livewire champion, and not being a Livewire roster partner, you're an active talent. How do you feel about people not on their respective shows winning other titles?
It's malarkey. It's anarchy. I hate it.
I agree
Stupid.
with you. I agree with you 100%, partner. I believe it completely undermines the draft. However, I will say this. Ryan Riley to walk into NCW and be its current NCW New Generation champion? Man, that speaks volumes. Danny Harris didn't even win that title. But Ryan Riley would end up taking it away from Marcus Starr, and wow. I'm going to tell you what, that to me is all part of the rise here of the Unholy Trinity.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with you. Can we just go back to the fact that I hate the Triad?
Well,
Sorry.
no, we can't. Eric Hale, Ryan Riley, and Aaron the Destroyer, all making their ways down to the ring. Like I said, former World Tag Team Champions between them, former Twitch Television, two former Twitch Television titles between Eric Hale and Aaron the Destroyer, a former Canadian Championship in Ryan Riley, former Cruiserweight Championship in Eric Hale, Twitch Television title run, of course. Like I said, these guys have done a lot in the short time that they have been here, completely dismantling the Livewire, and I'm surprised none of them have been Livewire champion. But it's funny because Ryan Riley wins, in my opinion, a belt that is similar to it in the New Generation Championship. Nonetheless, here we go, 6-man tag action, partner. It's going to be mayhem here to start out.
Yes, it is.
So in a 6-man tag TLC, partner, do you see a lot of one-on-ones or maybe zone defense, if you will?
I mean, I kind of see a lot of each. I see a lot of, at the beginning, you see one-on-one. They're going, it's man-on-man, right? But once you get further and further in the match, they're like, okay, my partner, my teammate needs some help. I'm gonna go ahead and help. I'm gonna go knock this guy down. I'm gonna help him for a bit. Once he gets back up, I'm going back to my man. But you gotta. There's 6 people, 3-on-3. Everyone has to focus on their own man. It's okay to go and help your teammate out every now and again, but you gotta remember there's another person that's
you
about
can't
to get up
leave
and
somebody.
attack you.
Yeah, you can't leave somebody uncovered. And I'm going to tell you what, in these opening moments, the Beast has been running around, and he's been going after everybody here. Wait a minute.
The Beast, more like the douche.
these guys are fighting back and forth here.
And I'm gonna tell you this. I may not like the triad, but other than their slimy habits, they're great competitors. Mark Woolery, he's a great competitor. You just gotta, with the triad, you gotta keep eyes 360 degrees around your head. Because they will come out of nowhere with a move that you've never seen before.
Speaking of which, here's that move that no one has ever seen before. The upside down abdominal stretch, inverted stretch muffler? Yeah, that's what I just called that. Try saying that again. Fuck 5 times fast. All right, nonetheless, we got the first ladder. It looks like it's going to enter the ring here as Calypso Joe Jacobson in a bad way. And look out, he goes down to that GTS. Drop kick from behind as he saves Calypso, the Beast, with the springboard there.
Now, do you think, Josh, that your opinion may change later on in the match, depending on how it goes, about who will win or not?
I don't know. I mean, I like to stick with my guns, and I still say that the Unholy Trinity is going to do phenomenal here. As you can see, Ryan Riley, the new generation champion, is doing fairly well holding his own. The Beast Cody Fort, I mean, he's been having trouble here going after some of these guys. Oh, man, knocking him down there on that exchange. Beautiful suplex there. Eric Hale's still in the matchup, former multiple-time champion here. Uh-oh. And look out for the Beast, Cody Fort. Oh, and Woolery reversing Ryan Riley's version of the spear. But Aaron the Destroyer to send 2 members of the American Triad to the outside. Ryan Riley may be out of it, but the other members of the Unholy Trinity now. Looks like Aaron the Destroyer at the top of the ladder with Calypso Joe Jacobson. Ryan Riley and Mark Woolery awaiting to see who wins this ladder battle. At the top of the ladder here by Calypso and Aaron the Destroyer. And wait a minute. The Beast on the top rope. Oh, gets stopped in midair, and he knocks the ladder out from under Calypso, who pulls off a spinning neck breaker at the last second. Wow, this match is pretty even between both teams, partner.
Yeah, it is. Now, I don't know. This match is just, you don't see a lot of this match. When you do see this match, it's always a match to be remembered.
Certainly, I would certainly say that as they are certainly going at it here. 6-man TLC match. And Ryan Riley and Eric Hale both down here. The Beast Cody Ford looking to set the ladder up here, while Woolery and Calypso looking to play damage control here. Cody Ford at the top of the ladder trying to pull down the briefcase. Uh-oh. Eric Hale at the top of the ladder here, but he gets ripped down by Woolery, leaving the Beast up there by himself once again. Cody Ford trying to pull the briefcase down here. Uh-oh, and he gets spilled off the top of the ladder here. He was up there for a while, yanking on that briefcase. He definitely loosened up the D-ring, I guess, here in the ladder match, but quickly, the Unholy Trinity disposes of the entire triad, while Woolery is the only one left alone in the ring. Everyone else Oh, everybody out of the ring here except for Woolery and Eric Hale. Aaron the Destroyer to slide in. And look at that. He gets drop kicked off the top of the ladder as soon as he's trying to climb it. It looks like Calypso and Ryan Riley are going to be fighting their way all the way up the ramp here. Uh-oh. Shotgun super kick, sliding super kick there by Eric Hale. And look at that, the spear by the Beast. Look at this. Cody Ford stopping Aaron the Destroyer here. Got a hold of his tights and rips him down from the top of the ladder. Oh, and look at that. Takes out Ryan Riley on the outside here. Uh-oh. And a spear there to knock him down. Aaron the Destroyer is down.
To be honest with you,
and Eric Hale goes down as well. Go ahead, partner.
I think Mark Woolery is too good of a talent to be on the triad. I don't know what he's doing with these fools.
Mark Woolery, much like his triad teammates, are all... Oh, and look out, a spear to Ryan Riley, and the Beast is letting loose with the spears here.
Beast needs to go sit down somewhere. Go take a nap, old man.
Calypso takes out Eric Hale while Ryan Riley left alone in the ring here, or excuse me, left in the ring with, oh, Mark Woolery. Oh, and look out, Ryan Riley, the new generation champion, at the top of the ladder. Oh, man, did you see that combination there?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Look at this. Woolery now. Uh-oh. The Beast going to the top rope. Uh-oh. He's in trouble here. As Aaron the Destroyer superplex off the top, and he rolls through. He's not done. Falcon Arrow by the smaller competitor. Now, he is taking his offense to Calypso, leaving Woolery all alone in the ring here, partner.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Whoa! What a hell of a foot stomp there, as Woolery is at the top of the ladder by himself. And he pulls down the briefcase here for the American Triad. Wow.
Now, partner, what is even in that briefcase?
Just the fact that you win, I guess. It really doesn't matter what they put at the top of the ladder. But at the end of the day, the American Triad walks away the victors here tonight. Wow. The American Triad and the Unholy Trinity fought it out here, but at the end of the day, American Triad wins. Oh, nailing that spear. The Beast just spearing everybody here. The six-man tag matchup. Nonetheless, this day just keeps on rolling on, if you will. And your winners, the American Triad. Congratulations to Calypso, the Beast, and Daddy Mark Woolery on their team victory here tonight. All right. Got three more. I don't think we'll be able to finish. It's 3 o'clock. No. Yeah, so I'm gonna just change it to a chamber. Or, okay. Hockey back. All right. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This will be our main event of the afternoon or the evening, however you want to look at it. The NCW Hardcore Championship is on the line here in the main event. That's right, it's going to be six individuals, only one man can walk away with the NCW Hardcore title. If Chris Hardcore loses the title, then he will be replaced by the champion, the new champion that is, moving into the next click per view, which is War of the World 199. So, without any further ado, let's check out the six competitors that we have here going for this matchup Sounds like my partner's just making it back to his microphone. So,
Hello, hello.
a elimination chamber match for the NCW Hardcore Championship. As you can see, the 6 individuals from left to right involved are Matsuda Tanaka, the Deadshot Jay Constanelli, the NCW Hardcore Champion Chris Hardcore, one half of the tag team champs Alex McNabb, as well as the Outcast, the God of Hardcore himself, Danny Harris. So these 6 men looking to clash in our main event here, partner. This is going to be an awesome matchup for the NCW Hardcore title right here tonight in our main event.
Yeah, this is a pay-per-view worthy main event right here.
Sit back a little bit. You can hear me in the background. All right, this matchup has already started here, and look out, with all 6 men here in the chamber, it looks like Chris Hardcore, to remain Hardcore champion, is going to start this chamber. And I'm going to tell you what, fans, if anybody can start a chamber and end it as a champion, I believe it's Chris Hardcore. But he's starting out here with a man he's faced many times before, that being the Deadshot Jay Constanelli. And now, back and forth early, the Deadshot Jay Constanelli and his opponent here, Chris Hardcore. Chris Hardcore, of course, the NCW Hardcore Champion. He is the one who has his title on the line here in the main event. A little booking changed around here due to time restraints. Nonetheless, here we are in our main event. The clock is ticking down, and we're going to see who comes and makes this a triple threat here. Who's going to be the first guy released from their pod here in the main event? And partner, it is Matsuda Tanaka.
That's what you call a competitor right there. Matsuda Tanaka. Man.
Matsuda Tanaka, a deadly individual to say the least. There you see that awesome high-flying elbow drop there, and look at that big-time knee drop to follow. He and the Deadshot Jay Constanelli both going high-risk, high-reward here in the opening moments. Matsuda Tanaka, much like the Deadshot Jay Constanelli, also a former New Generation champion. And look at this. Oh, he's been lowing everybody on Honor Bound as of late, and here comes the Deadshot Jay Constanelli with those blatant low blows once again right here in front of Chris Hardcore on Matsuda Tanaka. And we already got our 4th man entering the matchup here, partner. And it looks like it's the super kicking Scottish warrior known as Alex McNabb.
McNabby Patty is what I like to call him.
The McNabby Patty is on display here tonight as he eats that head scissor lawn dart of sorts by the Deadshot Jay Constanelli. Remember, fans, Chris Hardcore's title is on the line, and he did start this matchup out.
This match is kind of hard to say who's gonna win this one, man. I mean, Chris Hardcore, yeah, he's a monster. If like you said, if anyone can start and finish a match, it's him. But you also gotta look at who's in it with him.
Look at his opponents. Look at how many former global champions are in this matchup. Marcus Starr, former world champion, beautiful, famous are there too. McNabb by the Deadshot Jay Constanelli as he goes after the champion and nails him with that spine buster.
No, what I have not seen yet. I don't know if I missed it because of all the action going on in the ring, but I haven't seen a drop kick from Chris Hardcore yet.
That's very true. The dropkick machine, I haven't been paying attention myself. It's hard calling all the action here, but that's what I got you here for. But there was not a drop kick yet attempted here by Chris Harcourt. Oh, there's a moon blade there by Chris Harcourt as he sets down the man he started the match with, Jay Constanelli. And now McNabb eats the steel. Ugh. As we have our final man released from his pod here. And here comes Danny Harris. As all men have been released from the pod, and Jay Constanelli getting a little wild here with double Stingler splashes there. Now to the center of the ring, but Danny Harris with a hell of a reversal here. We got a pin here, and it looks like we have our first elimination. Matsuda Tanaka is the first to fall here in this Elimination Chamber matchup. And look at McNabb with the double team and the double super kicks there by McNabb during his double team. We have 5 men remaining here. The Deadshot Jay Constanelli, Chris Hardcore, Danny Harris, Marcus Starr, and Alex McNabb. Look out, we got a pin here on McNabb, but on Marcus Starr, but the referee is down, so this matchup will continue for Starr.
Well, Matsuda Tanaka put up a great fight while he was here.
He did. He did the best he could, and somebody's got to go out first, and it looks like somebody might go out second. McNabb in trouble, but no. Stays in the matchup. And now, McNabb going for a snap suplex to no avail. Eats a Northern Lights there by the Deadshot Jay Constanelli. A flying knee there attempt by Marcus Starr does not land. And the drop kick machine, the hardcore champion, still in the matchup. We got a pin here. Only a 1 count there, and this match continues for Alex McNabb. Like I was saying, fans. Ooh, beautiful cutter.
Now, partner, who can you see going out next?
McNabb's getting pinned right now. 1, 2, and only a 2 count there as he stays in the match here. But McNabb is not looking good. He could be the next person to go out here. He's got him up. Another headhunter. Takes him down with a second headhunter, and now he's going for the pin off that. 2, and no, it is broken up, it looks like, by Chris Hardcore. And it looks like the Deadshot Jay go ahead, partner.
I see that's a lot of people's tactics in matches like this. Out of everyone in this match, if I'm not incorrect, McNabb is better than NCW.
Look out.
Just out of
1,
everyone here.
2, and no. McNabb stays in this as Marcus Starr is powerbombed out of the ring, but a rolling forearm there by Danny Harris, and he meets the hardcore champion with that forearm, going for the pin. 1, 2, and no. Chris Hardcore to stay in the fight here. We've still got 5 people left here in this matchup. And now we got a pin here. 1, 2, and no. Chris Hardcore stays in this matchup as well. What in the world is Jay Constanelli doing as he is climbing? Oh my goodness, he dove right off the side of the chamber and just nails Marcus Starr with that. What a beautiful flying attempt there. Scott drop on the outside. Down goes Danny Harris, and we could have an elimination here. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count there. 5 men still remain, partner. Spinebuster on the outside, puts down Marcus Starr. 1, 2, and no. Marcus Starr kicks out and stays in this. These guys are going to keep fighting until they have nothing left here. Power bomb there by the Deadshot. Marcus Starr may be done. 1, 2, no. Marcus Starr stays in it as well. Got a pin on Danny Harris out of desperation by the champ. 1, only a 1 count there. Uh-oh. Marcus Starr looking to get extreme. Spears him through the glass. Oh my God. Marcus Starr willing to do whatever he has to do to win the hardcore title. The man who has nearly won every championship in NCW. He's only like 2 or 3 titles away from a Grand Slam title. Wait a minute. Meanwhile, the hardcore champion on the inside of the ring. Oh, ducking that spinning kick. We got a pin on the Deadshot. 1, 2, and no, the dead shot kicks out. Still down to 5. Snap German on the outside, this time to Marcus Starr. McNabinator to the champion on the inside of the ring, and look out, Chris Hardcore could be in trouble. 1, 2, 3. We are guaranteed to have a new Hardcore champion, ladies and gentlemen, as Chris Hardcore was eliminated second here. And in my opinion,
I did not see that one coming.
I definitely didn't see that coming. With that being said, the Deadshot Jay Constanelli has been in the matchup the longest. A Rainmaker puts him down. Rolling elbow to McNabb gets reversed. It looks like Marcus Starr and the Deadshot to take their fight back to the inside. Wow. Oh, Danny Harris gets dropped on his head with a Saito suplex there by McNabb. And McNabb and Marcus Starr now to meet in the center of the ring. And now, the Scottish Destroyer going to work there on the legs of Marcus Starr. The former world champion. McNabb has never even been world champion. Oh, and there's a drop kick by McNabb. And we are down to 4 here, ladies and gentlemen. Rolling forearm, and the Deadshot Jay Constanelli may be very well done here with that. Going for the pin there. 1, 2, 3. The Deadshot has been eliminated. We are down to Marcus Starr, Alex McNabb, and Danny Harris. And Danny Harris going for the pin off Marcus Starr. Snap German too. And no, McNabb to kick out. We stay within 3 here. 3 men left. Who will be the NCW Hardcore Champion? Oh my God, McNabb going down to that spinning heel kick. And Danny's going to stand back and let Marcus pin him. But no, McNabb to get a shoulder up here. Uh-oh. And look at this. Marcus nails him with the calypso. Down goes Danny Harris. 1, 2, 3. Danny Harris has been eliminated, and we are down to 2. It is just Marcus Starr and Alex McNabb. And Mr. Grand Slam, Marcus Starr could be winning another title right here tonight, but look out, McNabb fighting back for all he's worth. Tiger Bomb connects there by Marcus Starr out of desperation. Partner, we are down to 2 here in this matchup. It is Alex McNabb and Marcus Starr here as the final 2 in our main event of the evening. And now, Marcus Starr looking to work here on Alex McNabb on the inside of the ring. McNabb now thrown into the corner here as Marcus Starr still in control here in the main event. We're down to our final 2. It is McNabb versus Marcus Starr. Alex McNabb.
Chamber matches are so gruesome.
Speaking of gruesome, just a brainbuster into the turnbuckle, going for the pin, 2 and 3, and he puts away Alex McNabb here in the main event. Marcus Starr on his belt collecting odyssey continues here tonight. Wow. Congratulations to Marcus Starr. Here tonight on capturing the NCW Hardcore Championship. Marcus Starr was NCW champion just weeks ago, now holds the NCW Hardcore title as an Adrenaline Star. Wow. Congratulations to Marcus Starr on capturing the NCW Hardcore Championship once again.
I hope our backstage is okay. I know Chris Hardcore can't be happy.
I'm going to tell you what, he's probably irate, but he goes out as he started the match pretty early, fairly early here tonight. But at the end of the night, Marcus Starr walks out with that championship intact. Fans, for NCW, I've been Joshua Little. My commentator partner, of course, the Deputy Razorhawk, Nathan Everett. It's been another wonderful show, of course, but until next time, that's all we got for you here tonight in the Land of the Nightmare. We will catch you on the next episode of NCW episode 199, War of the Worlds, where it will be electric. Nonetheless, until then, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Joshua Little, signing off.
Later.